92 pence. That's all I've got left. Because first Bootsale in a year. Keeping away from everyone. Stay away. Okay, so as you've seen, been to a Bootsale. Now it's the first Bootsale we've been since we got back since New Zealand over a year ago. And obviously COVID. And it's a little bit sketchy, you know what I mean? It's hours, and people, like, the thing is, the problem with the Bootsale at the moment, it's great to say going out in the sunshine and all that. So people are still like,
stand on
you're trying to walk down the narrow stuff and people are just like fucking hell, man. Like, there's no one-way system and people are like smoking on the pipes and like, why isn't the manhole covers around for you guys just to fall in? So yeah, as I said, we've got 92 pence left. Now, it's my birthday tomorrow, and last night we went to a wedding yesterday for Belle. Congratulations to Belle and Lisa. Left us with Chims all night, but there we go. On another note, late last night, got in. It was 7 o'clock, fell asleep. And some hours in the early morning, I finally seen a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles VHS on eBay. So that was my birthday money. I was going to go, right, big box VHS, bought that. So I had £20 in my pocket, £10 in between us. Britt had £10, so you do the maths. Emptied the monkey downstairs and we had £10 in change. We've come back with 92 pence. You think I'm bad?
Technically though, I had £10 to spend. I actually spent 25.
I know, that's the thing. You spent more money. So going back to the turtle story, since it still needs to be paid on eBay, you buying that?
I'm buying turtles. There was one time when we went to a Bootsale and he went, "Did you bring any money?" I went, "Oh no, I didn't even bring me money to get in." Remember that?
But the thing is, going in there the day, the Hexham, obviously, you don't, like, the thing is, you can't take your camera around because people are like, it's fucking in your way. And then you got the eBay pies, you know what I mean? But like, as I say, we're not going to do it that often. That's why we made the effort of the video. Now, first, I'll just get these out of the way. There's two of these. These are original artists' drawings, prints, by a guy called Gav. Bought them off his auntie. I don't know what his auntie thinks of selling these paintings. But this one was like, been pictured, frame pictured. Got some duct tape on that. I mean, everything's going to get wiped down. Really funny art. Quite quirky, but it wasn't that one that caught our attention.
I wish we'd found out his full name, to be honest, to follow him on.
It's that drawing.
Yeah.
So hopefully I'll come around so you can see it.
He's got a willy.
Yeah, it's like Walton Goggins and Vice Principals. Like King Dong Ding. He's got a little willy. You can see it's all a weird sketch. The frame itself, let's see, we've got places for them around the house, so could be an outtake. Got some other stuff for him. But right, so just to get them out of the way because they were on the bed. Bag one, this is going to be random, it's not planned. It's going to be very one-sided. So, okay. Britt, what are you taking out of the bag first? Oh,
it's loose.
It's loose. Now, we recently just started watching Sons of Anarchy. I've never seen it. Britt's just like, eee. New series of this.
Series 1, isn't it?
Series 1, 50 pence.
From Mayans.
So that's it. You know, you got 50 pence and you walk past somebody else and be like, fiver. You're like, what the fuck?
I always loved the artwork and the cover for it. I've only watched 3 episodes of this, but it is quite good so far. But we'll watch it straight after Sums.
Yeah, the Mayans, yeah. Okay. The complete first season. So that was one by. Oh, yeah. Proto Hero are a band I worked with years ago. They're on Better in Silence. This is an album I've never even heard of. It's brand new. Not even been opened. 50 pence. Feels a crime. A lot of Proto Hero's older stuff were like, I think I'll have to dig one out, like snap boxes and stuff like that. So, amazing band, and strangely enough, funny story about Proto Hero, right? Proto Hero are actually on the Killing the Borden movie. And what happened was Spain, the Spain footage, right? So Spain had its big mashup, and it was very much like, it was Spain. The Spain mashup was like Round Peace and South number 2, but obviously we were living in Spain, and I did this mashup, and when it went off to distributions and like the 18 ratings and stuff like that, they were like, Spain's a bit out of control, mind. And one of the ideas was to, like, literally, I think we dropped 50% of the Spain footage because they were like, it's just too personal, it's weird in there. And to be honest with you, they were right, because you have the Spain footage earlier on, and then you come back for a second part, and you set up jokes earlier on. Another major reason it was dropped was I couldn't get a hold of Proto Hero for getting the license of the songs. So all the other bands were sorted. They just fell off the map. Now again, it goes back to MySpace.
Oh,
I knew them through MySpace and stuff like that, and I've had a beer with them back in the day, and stuff like the Raven Hotels and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm very, very interested in listening to that.
I'd love to log into me at MySpace, but I think it's linked to an email that I don't use anymore.
Drink away. See, I don't know if this is like Monday. See, Monday's agenda. These songs. Yeah, can't wait.
My turn.
Yep.
Welcome Rupert to the family. Rupert the rhino. Aww. So his mum has a wooden rhino and I love it. So I've got my own now.
Victim number
called
one.
Rupert. He's got a chipped horn, but I don't care because he's beautiful. Rupert.
So this was when it was like, have you got extra 50 pence for Rupert?
Oh, well, she wanted a fiver for it. I was like, will you accept 4? And she went 4.50.
There was a woman selling this big mummy thing, and you opened it up. It got that big, wasn't it? She was like 50 quid. And I was like,
shelves in it and everything. Your turn.
Well, don't just get stuff out.
Okay.
It's Little Paul.
Little Paul.
So
that's epic.
Again, Big Paul. I'm gonna have to do an outtake. So an outtake of Big Paul and Proto Hero. Big Paul from New Zealand. As I say, Big Paul's just sitting in the other room. For a long time I've been meaning to put the bands on there. So yeah, it was Little Paul. So
there was a stall for things for 50 pence and I seen this and I don't know why I loved it so much.
Here's another thing. We got 50 pence.
I didn't want to give her a tenner. Like, I just love it.
Well,
it's so like Native American. Like, I don't know how well you're going to be able to say that. It's just like a bit of wood, hand painted, like Native American style. It was only 50 pence. I was like, I love that.
Well, it's like the guy who had the cast iron, let's say it how it is, it's a gollywog in the other room, cast iron money box, which I got from Grandad, and it's got coins in from the early 1900s. And he was flogging one of them for 50 quid, so it's just kind of like, you're in a Bootsale.
Exactly the same as the one you've got.
Yeah.
I'm going to quickly do these. Pine cones! Me and Sarah always look for big pine cones and we never find ones this big, so one for me and one for her. 50 pence each.
Let's see if Bert's got a sense of humour here.
What, because I stood...
Well, no, I was just going to say Sarah's my ex-girlfriend, and it's kind of like, alright, you know, like, Britain was, well...
You might want to reword that, because I laugh when you said ex, and it might sound like Sarah's your girlfriend, and they're probably thinking, well, who's Brit?
Sarah's my ex-girlfriend, and it didn't work out, and we feel the same way. We've always stayed friends, you know what I mean? And Brit was just like, you know, like, when you cut your pubes, can you not clean them up? And I was just like, what are you talking about? Cutting your pubes? I'm like, what are you talking about? Cutting your pubes? I went, well, cutting my hair. And she went, oh, right, I thought Sarah was going to come round and thought to see your pubes lying all over the toilet. And I went, wouldn't be the first time she's seen me pubes. Walked into that one, didn't you?
There was another very similar joke, but we'll not tell that on camera.
No.
No, we'll not do that one.
It wasn't about Sarah either.
It wasn't, no. Nice little find by this one. I love this. So it's a Walt Disney World baseball with Mickey on it playing baseball.
That's cool.
I love that.
I used to have one of those.
£3.
Right, I had like one. Don't know what happened to it. Like, my mum probably chucked it out.
These are all. John.
Yep, last but not least, first purchase of the day. 4 DVDs. I've seen a couple of VHSs, but this is the one I wanted. Chain Reaction. I know it's now on Star, but it's heavy. It's first release. It's got inner circle print. I've been wanting to watch that for a while. As I say, I've got Nighthawks, Bird on a Wire, and Dunson checks in for Brit.
Nostalgia alert!
But yeah, it's a quid.
Bird on a Wire just because Goldie Hawn's in it, and I love Goldie Hawn.
But yeah, again, just picking up the odd DVDs.
Bag number 2?
Bag number 2.
Bag number 2.
So far, I've spent £1.
I'll
maybe
do...
150. That's going in the washing machine, you know that, don't you?
Yeah. I don't know what to call him yet. He's a koala though. All the way from Australia, the woman said, apparently. I wonder if he came from Australia Zoo. But yeah, koala for my collection. Koalas, rhinos and elephants.
Yeah, for my friends, Karen, at work, New Kids on the Block, original vinyl. Karen's had the picture disc put away at work for about 6 months now. It's got reissued.
Should we video call her and show what you got her?
Yeah, hanging tough. It is the album, though. Yeah. Hey God, they went on to do some great things, like, didn't they? But it is.
Next. So, it annoys me when you go to the Disney shop and there's certain characters you just never see, and you never see anything to do with them. They don't get a soft toy, they don't get a Pop Funko, they get nothing. Mr. Busy off Lady the Tramp is one in particular, but so is this little guy, Jock.
There's another. Have you got
Jock.
50 pence?
I was like, I just need to own a Jock. I mean, look at him, man. He is official Disney as well, he's not just a lookalike. Little Jock. Little Jock. What's that? Oh, I didn't even see him buy that.
Yep, 50 pence. Again, probably get a laser disc in it. I'll have a think about what.
That company.
Tiger. What
Do you sell them products?
No.
No, I recognise the name.
But yeah, that's just a nice little find there.
Obviously, I had to buy a book today, so I found this really nice hardback called Stories.
I seriously haven't bought anything else, have I? You've literally...
I'm usually the worst one. I hardly buy anything. Stories to Get You Through the Night. So it's all vintage classics by authors like, the Brothers Grimm, Virginia Woolf, Rudyard Kipling, Arthur Conan Doyle. So it's loads of old stories. Oscar Wilde's in there as well. But it's just lush. Got some lovely illustrations in that. So I'm pleased to have that. Now we have 2 things left, and I am obsessed with this. It's beautiful, and I'm part of a page on Facebook called Weird Secondhand Finds That Just Need to Be Shared, so I'm actually going to put a video and a photo of this on. So £2. It's a bowl all the way from America, from the treasure craft in USA. So round the outside it's wood, so you've got Alcatraz, San Francisco, Tea Garden, San Francisco again, Lombard Street, Oakland, Chinatown, and San Francisco again. But in the middle it's beautiful green pattern. So happy with that. It's so quirky. I love it so much. I'm so happy.
It's like that thing I used to have in the old house when it was like the slab was half black and half orange. It was on the windowsill, and on the back it had something like $95, and it was signed by the artist, and it was just on the windowsill, and it just compressed the elements, didn't it? It all feathered out. Yeah,
the back came off, but it was heavy though, wasn't it? So
basically all that was bought, and I had the 20 quid left. I was like, well, that just pays for my turtles, and I was trying to be good, since what have I got so far? Proto Hero, sorry, couple of DVDs, and yeah, and last trip around, because it's starting to get busy, ended up getting the pictures, so that broke into it. And then guess what? It wasn't, have you got 50 pence? Oh no, I need 50 pence. It was, have you got £15? And I was like, oh, we have got £15. So the idea is now you buy the Turtles VHS, and what have you bought?
For the library, I bought a truck. A wooden James Mobile library truck for my library.
It's like a puppet.
Its back door even opens.
Hey.
It's even got a little clasp on as well. And that's the front. I love it. I'm so happy. It's really well made as well, isn't it?
It's made out of really nice wood.
Really nice wood.
Probably would have talked him down, but I was just like,
let's go.
That's if he buys 15 pence, I've got 92 pence left.
So I'm in 2 minds whether to repaint it and call it Britbo's Mobile Library or just keep it to its original. So, sorry.
Yeah. See the outtakes. So this is Big Paul. I actually need to fill it up. I was going to put the bands, count down and put like a best of the bands, because I've got a box of the bands, and that's how it's been easy to find one of Proto Hero's first albums. But as I was saying before, it's not a track list, and it's more of like a raw. When I opened it up, it's actually got the original EP they gave us from years ago. So that's how they were packaging them back in the day. But you see, it opens up like a, what are you tapping on Paul for?
Little Paul should live at the bottom of Big Paul.
But then how are you going to have the extra bottom CDs?
Just don't put any there. So
this is the only outtake. We can't really decide where we're going to put the frames. This as well, I've been eyeing up a Laserdisc on eBay. It went down from 200 quid to £65, so What?
Oh, I've just thought what they could frame.
What?
You know the nice artwork you get in with waxworks.
It could be one of them, yeah.
I've got an Edward one waiting to be framed.
Do you know I bought this? You know, I didn't buy many things today, but
That's fine, you can frame something.
That's a good shout on art prints, but thanks for watching. Goodbye.
Bye!